Hi guys, good evening everyone. This is Lab Issue and this is Blessing. Thank you so much for joining me on this show, on this live broadcast. And if you are one of our members, one of our fans, you know that we always try to do a live show every Friday where we talk about particular issue relating to marriages, things that are happening around us, popular discussion around the world. Now, this evening, what I want to talk about is particular about marriages, okay? Family interference in marriage, whether it's good or bad. I know people wonder, why am I talking about this? Well, personally, yeah. Somebody just sent me a text. I'm just going to find out who the person is and why the person is sending me that. Okay. And I'll just block my, okay, yeah, that's fine. So, people just wonder, why am I talking about this? Why is this very important? Well, I've had 3 people, send me a chat this week talking about their marriages because I was passing through some things and I was doing a little bit of ranting, and people were, actually reached out to me to tell me what they are facing. And it got me thinking, and I was, wondering, hi, who is this? Hiya. Okay, Jacob is watching. So it got me thinking about marriages, yeah? Now, we know that marriage is just an institution between a man and a woman. That is something that we all know. Okay, so a man leaves his family and, he clings on to a woman. Now, African culture, we all know, do you understand? There's a lot of family interference in marriages. And this evening, we want to find out, is it good? Is it really good that somebody, a man, a grown-up man, will make up his mind to marry someone that he loves, that he cares for, and families are trying to dictate what or who he should marry? I want us to, make this interactive, okay? You can drop a chat, you can come on live. I've sent the link for you to come on. But is it good? Why is it even okay? I'm going to talk about, in this part of the world, somebody's trying to come on. Let me see if I can add the person. Who is? Oh, hi, that's Victor. Hello. All right, I'm just trying. Let me see if I can add the person. All right, so in this part of the world, I live in the Western world. Marriage is between a man and a woman. If you meet a woman that you love, you just, marry the person. Your family doesn't come into it. To an extent that sometimes, yeah, if you're married, if your family are objecting too much, they even blank them out. Do you understand? But when, it becomes an issue, when it becomes, a problem that families now come into marriages, and they try to dictate how a man and a woman live their life, or who you should marry or who you shouldn't marry, or who you should, spend the rest of your life with. I just want to know, why is this still happening in Africa? I'm going to be wearing my glasses because this is going to be very interactive. And I want you, please, if you can, let me see if somebody wants to come on. I don't know why he's not coming on. All right. Hello. All right. So, I will love you if you want to come on, for you to come on, okay? Why is it that in Africa is an issue? Why would people, actually make it a point of, how will I say it now? It is their business to go into other people's marriage, to dictate who somebody will marry. A man makes up his mind that he wants to marry this person. Yet, after the person has made up his mind, they are now interfering in the marriage. Is this good? I just want to know, because there's someone out there who needs help, who wants to find out. Okay, someone just, hi, Peter. Okay, I'm going to add Peter. Oh, hi, Peter. How are you?
Good evening.
Good evening. Our topic today is it's something that is very, very important. and it's very all I say now, dicey. Do you understand? Because a lot of marriages been broken because of
I'm
family
fine. I'm
intolerance.
fine, thank you. Good evening.
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hi, Peter. Can you hear me? Hi, Peter. I don't think he can hear me. I'm going to get him off, and then maybe he will come back later. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this because it's something I want to really talk about. Okay, so let's talk about extended families. All right. How how much room should we give extended families to come into our family? I mean, I know that. I mean, everybody has family. You grow up. You have your mom and your dad. Yeah, those ones I get it. Right, somebody wants to come in. Let's see. I hope the network today is going to be a lot better. But she's not. Oh my God, network today. I hope it's going to be a lot better. Right, she's not coming in. Hi, Cleopatra. I cannot see you. I can't see you. All right. Okay, so let's keep talking. All right, so how does being married affect our extended family? I just, your brother comes to you and he says, I want to marry. Okay. How does the person, your brother or your sister, marry? How does it affect you? I mean, as a person, I mean, they are grown-ups. They've made their choice. They've decided they want to marry. Why is it that we fight against? I mean, I've seen it happen a lot where families are fighting against their brother and sister choice. And for how long will you fight? Do you fight till the marriage is ended, or do you fight? Who are you fighting for? I mean, this person is a grown-up. This person is man or a woman enough, and they said, okay, this is the person I want to marry. Why do extended family get themselves involved and they are fighting? What is the fight about? Sometimes it baffles me and I wonder. Do you understand? So you fight the woman or you fight the man, and then they now divorce or they now separate. Now who gain? Who is gaining? Who gains after that separation? What have you achieved, or what is the score that you don't like your sister-in-law, or your sister-in-law did this to you, and you fight and fight and fight and fight and fight, and then she leaves, or the brother-in-law, you don't like your brother-in-law, you fight and fight and fight and fight and fight, and then he leaves your family. What do you gain out of it? Because extended families are extended families, okay? You're not part of the immediate family. At the end of the day, if we're all saying that we are Christians, the Bible did say that a man leaves his family. You leave your brother, you leave your sister, you leave your family, and you cling to your wife, to your home. So why is it that in African culture, we still hold on to, this is my daughter, this is my son, this is my brother, when at the end of the day, you will go to your own family, you will get old, at the end of the day, this couple will be the one to live together, grow old, but by, putting the seed of discord amongst them, by bringing distrust, what do you gain? What do extended family gain from it? What do they gain? It baffles me when I see some of the things, and when I read some of the things, and I'm asking myself a question: what is the gain in all this? What is the gain? What is the gain in fighting that sister-in-law? She did this to my brother, but that is the person your brother has decided to marry. That is his choice. It is his choice. He chose that person. Why not just allow the person to be happy with your family? I mean, remember, whoever that person is, if he's a man or a woman, they have their own home, they have their own family. So what is this? What is all this? You know, it is my it is my it is my brother or my sister. I don't get it. Sometimes I just wonder. I just think about, and I'm like, African culture. Sometimes I don't. That's why sometimes I like the way people behave in this part of the world. Is them and their home. Sometimes they don't really, because at the end of the day, is your happiness, is your home. You guys will get old together. When you guys become 70, 80, is both of you together in that rocking chair. So what is the need? What is the fight all about? I mean, Peter is coming in, and I just really need to understand what is this, interference. Why are we getting it? Hello, Peter. Oh, Copata wants to also come. Hi, Copata. Hi, Cleopatra. How are you?
Hello.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening. So I have Cleopatra and I have Peter. Now, our talk this evening is on
Hello.
family.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello? 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 Oh dear. What's going on today? Hi, Peter. Can you hear? Okay, I don't know what's going on today. It's like as if people are not hearing me today. So I'll just only bring one of them in. All right, so this is like, so let me read the text message I got from the woman, because to be frank with you, I'm doing this because somebody sent me a text message and she's
And
hi Cleopatra.
hi, good evening.
Good evening. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And you?
Fine, can you
Second,
lower the volume so that it's echoing? Okay, hold on. All right, can you hear me now?
I can hear you very well now.
All right, so what do you think about these families? Yeah, should families interfere into marriages? What do you think?
I don't really think it depends on the individual here, because we have positive advice and negative advisors.
Okay.
There are family members who want you to leave marriage as soon as possible. There are also family members who want you to stay. So it's now left for you to choose the advice you follow.
Okay, so families can give you
But to my
advice.
own side, you ask me to say, yeah, they can give you good one and also a bad one. So them interfering doesn't really matter at times. It's now left for you as an individual to choose whether to take the good one or the bad one.
All right, so what you are saying is that
Right, so
families can interfere, but it's up to you, the person that is married, to make up your mind whether you should listen to them or not to listen to them.
Exactly.
Okay, but why is it that Nigerian families, yeah, they always put their mouths into, or their eyes into, their brother or sister's marriage? Why?
It runs in their veins. It runs in their veins. Like it is like blood into their veins. They do it. They do it. The other thing is that you as the husband, allow what they say or whatever they do to affect what the spouse. So the time something they see, I hate the spouse or them most times.
Okay.
Not really. Let me keep trying.
Okay, you are
Keep
breaking.
trying.
Okay, you are breaking. Let me bring in Peter. Peter, hello. Hi, Peter. Hello, Peter. Hello, Peter. Peter is gone. Okay, so from what Cleopatra just said now, so she's saying that yeah, families do interfere, but at the end of the day, it boils down to the individual. Okay, families will interfere, like African families, they always interfere. They will prognose into your marriage, they will do this. But I beg to differ, because I mean, I have my brother who is married. I've not gone into his marriage. I don't even, to be frank with you, my sister-in-law, I don't even know where she's from, like in which part of the world she's from. I don't even know where she went to. I don't know much about her. Okay, I think it boils down to individual and family, the way you are brought up. Some people are brought up not to interfere. As for me personally, once my brother says I want to marry this person, it's okay. It is his choice. At the end of the day, it is his choice. I'm not the one marrying the person. I'm not the one living with the person. So why will I interfere? So I do differ. I do beg to differ that families must interfere, and is your point, is your, is the man or the woman's duty to just ignore them? No, because they are your family. If they keep pestering you, if they keep disturbing you, if they keep, putting that seed of hatred, because what happens is that they put the seed of hatred. They will talk bad about, maybe they, talk bad about your spouse. They say something negative. They keep talking, and what they're doing is they're putting the seed, small, putting that seed. And before you know it, the seed germinates and becomes something. But why do people do that? Why do people, you don't know the person, you've not seen the person before, you have never met this person from Adam. You don't just want that marriage to work. And it happens a lot. I mean, I know it happens in the Western world, but it happens a lot in Nigeria. And I'm saying I don't believe it's all family. Somebody sent me a text message. Okay, let me just read her text, because she's let me hold on. I don't believe it, because I also have sister-in-law, and I don't poke nose. Right, somebody wants to come in. Victor. Hi, Victor. Oh dear, it's like as if people are coming in and they're not able to connect. So I don't know what's happening. So let me read the woman's text message that she sent to me. And this is what she had to say. All right, so she wrote to me and she said, "Hi, life issues. I just want you to advise me on a particular issue. I'm having, a problem in my marriage, because my brothers and sister-in-law, they are actually trying to, swing my husband's mind against me. They always, tell him things about me that is not true, and they are trying to, like, remove his mind from me." Hi, Victor. How are you? Hello.
Hi, I'm good.
All right, Victor.
Hi, good day.
Fine. Okay, so we're talking about family interference in marriage, yeah? So we had someone come before, and the person, that's Cleopatra, and she said that it is normal, that it's okay for family to interfere, that is left for the man not to listen. What do you have to say about that?
Um, Left for me, I don't think family should interfere in marriage, and my reason being that there are so many factors, like parents at times or family members are not the ones staying with you, and there are things they may not understand. There are things that may be complicated through them. So if they interfere, to me,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it's a no-no. It's a no-no for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So because there was a case of a friend who had similar issue, and the family interfered in the marriage. That was something happened, and the wife took it to her mom, and before you know, the thing, just a little storm in a teacup, um,
Mm-hmm.
ruined ruined her marriage. So I just feel that parents love us dearly, and they feel that they have say in our relationship, but this make them interfere unnecessarily in our married life. And parents feel that their interference can make our relationship happy and trouble free. But they have their own experience, and we are not to take their experience at time. But in reality, their interference actually aggravates the mild difference we have with our spouse into a mammoth comfort, that is confrontation between us. And we are not living with our parents. So if we are to have or be in a relationship, we have to like have a standard, like just like I said, we are not living with our parents. We have to like try to adjust with our spouse, no matter what. Let it be between us.
Okay,
To
so
me,
let me
it's a no-no.
Victor, let me ask you a question, yeah? Parents
Okay.
interfering might be okay, yeah? What about siblings, like brothers and sisters interfering? Let's even say, yeah, your parents, they know something, they have been married. Should brothers and sisters interfere in your marriage? Like tell you who to marry?
In my marriage, that is
Yeah.
no, 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 no. Um, my brother cannot tell me who to marry, because he is not going to be with me in the marriage. So that is a no-no for me.
All right. So if your brother tells you who to not to marry somebody and you marry that person, do you think is a disrespect that you have disrespected your brother? That is something big. Is it his business who you marry? Is it a disrespect?
For me, if he said I should not marry somebody, and first thing I will do is to call him, and like because he may have his reasons, like why he don't really want me to marry that particular person. I will like call him, like sit him down and ask him what is the issue, like what is wrong, or like what have you seen in this person that you don't want me to like spend the rest of my life with her. So
Mm-hmm.
he that is what he comes up with. If it's something, or like let's say he may have known the girl in question, or like she is of a bad behavior, or just
Yeah.
something. It have to be something meaningful, not just um, just trying to impose it on me. No, he don't
Okay.
have to like the, like he don't have to like the woman I want to marry. I
Wow.
am the
Wait.
one marrying
Victor.
her.
Victor, wait. I want to talk to Peter. Just hold on. Peter.
Okay.
Hello,
Yes,
Peter.
ma.
You are a young boy now,
Yeah, I
eh?
can hear you good.
You know that your girlfriend that you love so much,
Yep.
eh? And you want to marry that girlfriend,
Yes.
and you bring the girlfriend to your family, and your elder brother says, or your sister, you cannot marry this girl without any reason, no, just I don't like her. And you say, brother, why? I just don't like her. What will you do? You're a young boy.
Well,
Not your
actually,
mom,
since
not your mom, not your dad, your brother or sister. What will you do?
well, the first thing, if they did not give me any reasonable reason for probably rejecting the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Then I see no reason why they should decide for me because number one, I'll be the one to live with her, not them. And probably they might have their reasons, but if they're not giving me any reason, then I don't think I'll go with what they are saying because it's my own life and
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm trying to build my own family. So I've looked at the girl. For me to say I want to marry her, probably I've seen something that I like about her, and I feel okay with this one. I can raise a good and a proper family.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think their opinion will kind of matter in this case because assuming they gave me probably few reasons why I shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
marry her, probably maybe a bad character I don't know about, or there's something else, and I can
Mm-hmm.
consider that one and look into it. But for no reason, you said you don't like her. It's fine, you don't like her, but I like her, and it's my life, so I want to marry her. So I don't
Okay.
think.
Victor, did you hear what Peter just said now?
Yes, yes.
So he's in agreement with you. So what both of
Yes,
you are
yes.
saying is, yeah, families should not come into marriages, yeah, especially
Exactly.
if they don't have any concrete reason for you not to marry this person. It's none of their business. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Okay. Now, for a man, because this lady, yeah, that sent me this test, yeah, they are trying to push her, push her out of the house. Do you understand? They are actually making her, she's so uncomfortable. She wants to leave her house because of what is happening. What kind of advice can you give her? Because it's like as if there's so much pressure on her husband. And she didn't do from what she's telling me, because I had to call her. She hasn't done anything. She didn't do anything. There's nothing, nothing. What do you advise? Will this thing ever stop? What do you think, Victor? Do you think it will ever stop?
Um, like in this case, it's a bit complicated. Um,
Mm,
like I am in love with a girl, and my family members don't
mm.
just like her. They don't want me to be in that particular relationship.
No, they are married
If
already. They are married already, but
okay,
one of the siblings is just doesn't just like her for no cause, and he's doing everything to
okay.
push her out. And the woman, she just wants to run away. She wants to go. What do you advise her? Should she go or she should stay?
Now, is the sibling living with her?
No, the woman lives in America.
Um,
The woman lives in America. The sibling live. They all live in Nigeria.
okay. To me, left for me, I would say, like, I'm somebody who don't really care about people's opinion. Like, if my mind is made up to do something, I don't really care about your own opinion. Like, she is in America, and none of the family member is live. That is, people should not like be worried about what other people thinks about them. If they feel she is not good enough, they don't like her. They are not the one marrying her. But
Good.
what is what is the husband saying about this?
Well, she didn't tell me because I'm sorry. Not this week. I was very busy, so I didn't have time to start. I didn't have time to start talking about it. But from her message, yeah, the husband has gotten to a stage whereby he is tired. He's tired of them talking about the wife. So they are starting to have issues in the house, and it's all being caused by the family always talking up. She hasn't, from what she's telling me, she hasn't done anything. She hasn't done anything wrong, and that's what brings me to, why are families interfering in marriages? I mean, is there any rationale why, somebody would tell a man, don't marry this person. When there's no particular reason. If it's I mean, from what both of you are saying, is like you will go ahead and marry a woman you love if your family don't give you a concrete reason why you should not marry her. That's what you guys are saying.
Exactly. Yes, yes.
Peter, Peter, do you agree? Hello? I don't know. I think he's sleeping. Hi, Peter. All right.
I don't.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Victor, because the issue of marriage sometimes, yeah, people think is like, it's just you meet a man meet a boy, they marry, and that is it. There are always obstacles in marriage. People will face a lot of issues, challenges. Do you understand? If you don't face
Yeah.
it from your in-law, you face it from your husband. If you don't, you face it from your children. So my advice to her is let her stay in her marriage. Do you understand? She doesn't live with
Yes,
them.
yes.
Somebody else is coming in. Let's see what that person has to say. His name is also Victor. Like, I have two Victors coming in today. Oh my God. But why are Nigerians this way? I mean, in the part of the world where I live, yeah, it doesn't always happen that way. If your family is your marriage, do you understand? Why are
Yeah.
Nigerians, especially Igbo people, Igbo, why is Igbo people, why are we like that? Igbos, why are we like that? Vico, answer me.
I can't really say. All I will say is that I can really answer for myself. I don't know what they think. I don't know why others are like that. But to me, to me, the husband's opinion is that is should be the ultimate. If the husband loves her and wants to stay with her, then that is why will someone even want to dictate to me who to marry, or just why will you just without giving me a concrete um reason for that? No.
Wow.
um
We
like
have a new caller. Best. Somebody else is on. Best. Hello. Hello,
okay.
Best.
Yeah,
Hello.
hello, good evening.
Hi. How are you?
Good evening.
Good
Yeah, I can
evening.
hear you.
So
Good evening.
I want you're a guy. Thank God. Is this you guys are guys coming in? Yeah. Should your family dictate who you will marry?
Um, I want to first and foremost say I'm sorry for coming late. Due to some one or two factors that has made me come late. I am so sorry for coming late. To answer your question, it is not in their position to dictate whom I am to marry. It is not in their position to tell me who to marry, because, like I will often say, and I have been saying, that marriage is not managed. Okay?
Yeah. Hello. Oh my God,
And
he's
as a
gone.
matter of fact,
Continue.
can you hear me?
Yes. You keep breaking. Continue.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I said
Hey, Niger internet.
into
Mm-hmm.
Niger internet in name. So
Mm-hmm.
nobody has the right, like you rightly know, nobody has the powers to tell me who to marry and whom not to marry, because it's strictly my own personal thing. I marry whom I choose to marry, and
Wow.
it's all my business, because at the
Mm-hmm.
tail end of the whole thing, once your parents start dictating from the onset, once they dictate whom you marry, that
Mm-hmm.
means they own your family, and thereby
Wow.
they would dictate what happens in your family. And also, you wouldn't have a say like a man of the house in the family. So that's just my little opinion to your question, ma.
Okay. Can I ask another question? Yeah. Do couples do things that actually allow parents or family to interfere? So that's my next question. Is there something that you would do that gives
Yeah,
way for families to interfere?
yeah. To answer, I will answer that question in two ways. Now, it is only the understanding between the both couples that would give, or the misunderstanding in between the both that can give way for the family to come in. Like when you set an instance where the man is maltreating the wife, you would see that one way or the other, the woman would want to react by bringing her people, thereby
Mm,
making their family come in.
mm,
Likewise, it is vice versa. Like in the place of the man, some you
mm,
might see a woman misbehaving, and the husband will try to let the woman know that this thing you are doing, you are not supposed to be doing this. And you will see, probably when the woman has fails to understand why the man is hammering, she will not start seeing the man as disturbing her or trying to make her uncomfortable in the house, thereby
mm,
giving room for the man to now call his people to say, please, oh, come. My wife is not behaving the way I expect her to behave. Come and see, oh, peradventure, this thing leads to something else. So that you people also will know that I have an issue like this.
mm,
Peradventure in the future, probably when the man decides to call a quit to the marriage, the
mm.
family will now back up. So this is my on another angle to issues that can make lead couples to bring their family into it. Then second, lastly, from me, another thing that can make couples allow their family have say in their marriage is when the family, or when the couples fail to understand the purpose of them both coming together, because marriage is for the two. Like my pastor will rightly say that marriage is not for boys, it's for men. Marriage is
Hmm,
not for girls, it's for women. Boys don't marry. So when you
hmm,
have failed to understand that when you understand that boys don't marry, it is something of the man or the man per se.
hmm,
You understand
hmm.
that you don't have reasons to bring your family. You bring your family into the marriage. So that's my little contribution to your
Wow,
question, ma.
wow, 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 wow. You know what? There's something you said. Marriage is not managed. I like that. I like that. I like marriage is not managed. Okay. They are not the same. And from what you've said, yeah, some things that we do actually gives our parents or our family the audacity to come into our marriage. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
So if you're always complaining about your wife, my wife did this, my wife did that, my husband did this, my husband did that, you are giving them the opportunity to come in.
Room.
Yes. Wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
wow, wow. Okay, Victor, let me see what Victor has to say. And Victor, hello. Wow, this so we shouldn't actually be talking, we shouldn't carry, as a family, you should be able to sort issues between you and your husband and not give,
Yes, yes.
third party or families the opportunities to know what is happening in your home, and then for them to start interfering. Because most times they will call you and ask you, are you okay? Is everything okay? Sometimes they are not asking these questions because they love you, just for them to know if there's any issue. I mean, wow, I love what you just said now. Wow, 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 wow. This is so good. This is so good. Well,
Yes.
for any married person out there, yeah. I mean, you guys have heard what Best just said. I mean, he has a lot of wisdom. Please, your home, your home is your home. Don't carry what is happening in your home outside. Don't give the devil the room to come into your home. Look, there are issues. Every family have issue. Forget all these things. People have issue. Let me see what Victor. Hello. Hi, Victor. Hello, Victor. Wow, he's not. It keeps cutting. Maybe we'll get back to him again. So I mean, to be frank with you, husband and wife, you guys will quarrel. You guys will fight in your house. Let it be between. One thing me and my husband did when we got married is, issues in our house, we settle it. We don't call Nigeria. We don't tell them. We fight. It's between us, and we make up together. We don't tell Nigeria, because when you start talking about anything that happens, you're calling your mom, your dad, you're telling them. There are things I don't tell my mom. If she calls me, how are you guys? We are fine. We are okay. We are beautiful. Is when you start telling them, they will now, especially when they don't like the woman in the first place. They don't even like the woman in the first place. They are not giving them more information about the woman. They will now say, hey, was it not what we told you? Was it not? You now give them an opportunity to interfere. I don't know if Victor is able to come in. He's been trying to come in, but I don't know if he's able. Well, Ngozi said, let me just put what she said. Family can only interfere is when marriage is not working out, and both family can come and try to make peace as per for both of them. They can keep that. Okay, so kind of like when it's not working out, they come together to make peace. Okay, so that means it's a broken marriage. It's not working out. Is already down, but not just saying that I don't want you to marry this person, because really it's not your marriage. Hi, Victor. I don't know if you are there. Hello, Victor. Okay, he's not there. Let me see what Cleopatra has to say. Hi, Cleopatra. Hello. Okay, I have two people trying to join me, but kind of like, I don't know what is wrong with their network. Niger network. In fact, it is well. Neka just said you are very on point. Yeah, I mean, to be frank with you, at the end of the day, is you and your home. Men should hide their wife, please. Protect your family. Protect your wife from your family. Protect. One thing I keep asking is, how far are you protecting me? How far? When they are making that decision, when they are talking about me, what do you say? Are you just supporting them, or are you telling them the things that I'm doing that is good? Because we women, we want you, or men, even men. My husband, if they talk about my husband in my home, I tell them the good things that he does. The bad one, I keep it to myself. It's nobody's business. It's my business, the bad ones. But if they call me, how is he? He's fine. He's the best husband. He's so lovely. He's this. Why do you carry your problem? Why do you carry your problem to you? They won't solve it. To be frank with you, your extended family will not solve that problem. They won't. Rather, they will use it against you. One day they will use it against you. That your wife. That then at the end of the, are they helping you? They're not helping you when it comes to helping you for growth. They will use it against your wife or against your husband. So why do you tell them things? Okay, my husband did this to me. My husband did. So after you have told them, how would they help you? How is telling them helping you? Me and my husband, we shouted. My husband did not give me money. How did they help you? I mean, at this time when everybody is independent, I mean, if, I keep saying, yeah, there's a difference between the way our mothers, marriage were and the way we, our marriages are. Our parents, dependent on a lot of things, but we, actually, for those of us that, went to school and we are independent, what is the need telling people now? If you tell them, what would they do? How would they help you? Tell me. Somebody said, not only families, but friends, my dear, thank you so much. They're always eager to know what is going on between. I am telling you. You see, my mouth, still, How is your husband? He's fine. How is he's beautiful. Don't talk about your family, especially to some families. They're not going to help you. What they want is for them to bring you down, to bring your home down to their level. So what is the need? Let me see what Victor has to say. Oh my God. Let me see. Hi, Victor. Hello. Hello, Victor.
Hi, hi.
So,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Did you hear what Best said? So
No,
we're
no. I
talking
was
about,
having
yeah, we're talking
no. I
about,
was having network issues.
oh, sorry. Victor, we're talking about here, how do we, married people, how do we on our own bring our family into our matter? Because sometimes we are the one that is bringing them to the matter. Your husband did something, you start calling your mom, this, or my dad. Do you understand? Do you have anything to say about that? Hello, Victor. Hello. He's gone. He's gone again. Oh my God. I mean, I know he has a lot to say, but he keeps going and coming. Hello. All right. There's another Victor on. Hi, Victor. All right, I have two Victors on, and I don't know who is going to be talking. Somebody else said something. Interference in Nigerian marriage is like DNA. It runs everywhere, especially when the husband is the mommy's boy type. You know, mommy's boy is the woman, not mommy's daughter. The woman is somebody's child, for crying out loud. Okay, somebody just private chats me. If you want to do a private chat, you can do a private chat and I'll talk about it privately. Hi, Victor. Hello? Oh dear.
Yes, can you see me?
Yes, I can see you very well. You can tell. You know what we're discussing. You can talk.
Oh,
Hello?
okay. I oh, God.
We can hear you talk.
Okay. I believe that marriages should parents are very important in marriage in issues pertaining marriage, but it's not proper if you so much bring them into your personal private life. Yes, it's not. I don't think it's proper. Yes, it's not proper bringing them, and making it. Some people always, whenever they have little issues with their spouse, they end up calling their parents. It's not necessary. The right thing is that they should be involved, yes, but they have a particular limit where they should limit their their involvement in your personal and private life in marriage.
Okay. Now,
Can
Victor,
you
can I
hear
ask you a
me?
question? Yes. What about siblings? Should siblings ever interfere? I mean, I understand parents, yeah, but what about siblings? Should they ever interfere?
But siblings, they are part of the whole thing, but it's not necessary. What I'm saying is not necessary. It's not necessary for them to interfere into issues pertaining, apart from life-threatening cases. You can see a case whereby a husband is threatening to kill the wife, kind of life-threatening issues. When family members, including siblings, can actually get involved. But when it's just maybe little issues that siblings should be involved. That's my own thinking.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that contribution. Thank you so much. I mean, guys, you guys have heard it from Victor. You've heard it from Bess. Bess is still on. I don't know if you want to add something. Bess, do you want to add
Yes,
something else?
yes, really. I want to sound different a little from what Victor just said.
Hmm.
On no account should a man bring in the family when there are issues. Now, I want to make this point. Once you tell your family about the problems you have in your house as a married man, note and know it very well that they will definitely give you their own ideology, give you their own, and they will give you their own thoughts about that particular thing. Thereby, one way or the other, 70% of what they will tell you is things that would favor you as their
Mm.
own child. I don't know if you're making understanding the point I'm making. They
Yeah,
would
yeah.
want to tell you things that would favor you, so that it doesn't look as if the wife, the married wife, that just came into the family would now start making I don't know how to put it, but they see mostly this part of the world, and this our southeastern part of Nigeria, they try to downgrade the woman's opinion, thereby seeing it as not that irrelevant in the family. But
Mm.
come to think
Mm.
of it, the woman has a base in the family. Probably, if you look at most of the things that the woman argue about or try to cause, that causes problem, are things that the woman will say, "I don't want this." Probably the husband is a womanizer, thereby trying to tell the husband, "I wouldn't
Mm.
take it from you, womanizing in the family."
Mm.
Or you
Mm.
sleep out or you come back late. Probably the wives are on her own, don't like the husband coming back late to the house. But this
Mm.
man has formed it as a habit, coming back
Mm.
late, coming back late to the house. Thereby, once in a while, the woman would want to resist or to revolt against the man coming back late, thereby bringing issues in the
Mm.
family. Now, the man would want to go and tell his people or friends. Like I overheard somebody saying, bringing in friends. The worst that a married man would do is to allow friends interfere into his marriage, whether good friends or whether bad
Mm.
friends. Like I will
Mm.
always tell my peers or my friends, on no account would I involve my friends in my
Mm.
marriage, because they
Wow.
have nothing to offer. Because I see marriage, my personal definition as marriage, my personal definition to marriage is to whom it may concern.
Hmm.
Me,
Wow.
if I marry,
Wow.
if I marry, it is my own personal thing. I nobody
Mm.
has the right. Like. Sorry to say, I'm bringing my family in here. One day, I was opportune to discuss something about marriage with my father. My father told me, and that there is this girl he has seen that he would wish and want me to marry him. I stood up from there. The first time to point at my father, sorry, I did that. I told him that. He answered me. I said, "Sir, on no account would you ever discuss with me telling me that you have seen a girl for me. If I marry the wrong one, it is my personal business, it's my personal battle. If I marry the good one, to God be the glory." But the point I'm making here is, no young boy that is sensible, that is knowledgeable, should allow his parents dictate whom or whom not to marry. Because once they have dictated that person, they are bound, nothing will stop them from interfering in the marriage. Because once in a while, they would want to know the girl that you married. How far? Probably the girl might come into the house like an
Mm.
angel. You are seeing her like an angel. Once she steps into the family, she now sees you as her own personal property that she needs to handle the way God wants her to handle you. Probably you, as the man, may not like it, oh,
Mm.
because
Mm.
women, from my own personal view, they have their own spirit. That is
Mm.
that most women might want to stop their husband from going out. Probably
Mm.
looking into that thing that the woman is stopping the man from going out to do. Probably the man wants to go out to drink. Probably the spirit
Which is
in
a
that
bad,
woman.
which is a bad thing. Which she's trying to save
Yes,
her marriage.
yes,
She's trying to save her
yes,
marriage.
yes. I've seen most women that have stopped their husband from death because they want to go out to a joint to drink. And that woman locked up the husband in the house, and they were fighting. After the quarrel in the house, few minutes after the quarrel, they heard that a boss ran into that beer parlor where the husband wanted to go and drink. I don't know if you
Wow.
understand the point I'm making.
I know what. Yeah,
So
I
that
get it.
is the role. So
Wow.
that is the point I am making here. Most times, the quarrel, if you look deeply into the quarrel, except for the ones that has come to kill, to destroy,
Yeah.
except for the women that has come to kill,
All right.
to
I'm gonna
destroy.
get Victor,
But anyone,
Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, you need to hold on. Victor wants to come
any
in. Victor, what do
woman
you want
that
to say?
has the good of the husband, yes, ma'am.
Let's hold on. Victor, you've been waiting. What do you want to add?
Um, just like I was saying earlier on, you made mention about that one of the reasons why family, or I would say outsiders, interfere in marriage is because of like what one of the partner says, like you have a problem, you now involve them, because I don't see any reason why another family member or a third party will get involved.
Oh dear, he's been caught. Hey, this. Oh,
Like something. Can you hear me?
continue. Yeah, yeah.
So if you're that is if one something. So apart from that, I just want to add that in-laws and friends at times interfere with marriage all the times, but they are not the real problem. The real problem is that many couples have no idea like how to set and communicate boundaries to their family and friends. Like
Thank you.
checking up like setting these boundaries is especially difficult for couples that are either financially or emotionally dependent on their family or friends. Like for instance, it's hard to tell the in-laws that they can't just drop in and expect them to do everything that happens in the marriage. Now, it's also hard for them not to interfere with your marriage when you tell them everything that happens in the marriage. You must know your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual limits in order to set these
Yeah, but
boundaries. Like,
Victor, Victor, Victor.
hi-
But when
yeah,
you are dependent on them for money, like you said, when you need them for something, they will now use it against you. But if you're not dependent on them for anything, why do you need to tell them? Do you understand?
yes,
Most families,
yeah,
yeah, they put their brother and sibling in bondage because they are depending on them. Do you understand?
exactly, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Like, uh, uh, if I'm not depending on you, what give you that
Yes,
mind?
yes.
What gives you that
Victor, I want to come in here.
okay, okay. Can you hear
best
me?
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he paused. Victor,
Hello, Victor.
continue.
Can
Best.
you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can
I
hear
can
you,
hear
best.
you.
Yeah.
Hello,
Best talk, yeah.
Yes,
hello.
Yes, talk.
we can hear you.
Best, you can talk.
Come now,
Hello, best, you can talk.
come now. Yes, I am trying to say, Victor needs to understand here that, like I said earlier, when women say that someone is not man enough, you are not supposed to go and marry when you know that you cannot foot the bills of marriage. Marriage is not a child's play. Me, I want to marry. Somebody wish to marry. I want to Oga, there are so many things that are involved in marriage that is your personal thing that you don't need to marry. Now, most people, what leads to most people marrying and depending on their family is when you don't understand whom you are and what you want. Probably you are marrying because of coming from your parents, coming from your family. I want to marry. I am you see yourself that you can cut and handle the
Best, you are cutting, you are cutting. Let me give Victor. Victor, please finish. Best is cutting. Hello, Victor.
Just like can you hear me?
Yeah, continue. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just like that's I, I really understand where Bess is going to. Like he said, for you to marry, you have to be like financially fit and everything fit. Now, let's look at it from this perspective. Now, I am using myself as an example. Now, there is this thing that happened last year. I was into a relationship, and sorry, I just have to chip this in. I was
Yeah.
into a relationship, and was just about like a month to getting married, and all of a sudden, the Nigerian custom, that is my goods were seized, and along the line, because these particular goods I took loans to add up to make up the money, and everything was seized. Now I was now left in debt. Now let's say, for instance, I'm married already, and this thing happened to me.
Yeah.
Are you like trying to say I am not financially fit? Like I am not fit, and I just get into my. There are.
Oh, but he has gone off. Okay, let me say something, because I mean I've tried to hear what people are saying. Now, best, marriage has got nothing to do with money. I'm gonna say it, yeah. Marriage is a man meets a woman, they love each other, they marry. Now, I'm coming. When I met my husband, we didn't have anything. Listen, both of us were students. We didn't even have obodo yibo pepper. We were still struggling. In my home, there were times when we were eating only gari. Like we'll make gari, we'll soak, we eat. Do you understand? Not minding that we had families, but we refused to let people come into our home. It was our decision. Bess, you know the stories, yeah? So the point is, it's not about money. If you are waiting to have money to marry, where is the scripture that says a woman opens the door for a man? A woman, when you meet your wife, she opens the door. Bess, are you listening? Yeah? So I understand what Victor is saying. Marriage is not about money, to be frank. Yes, a man that is ambitious, you can marry the man that is ambitious, and the man will make money, because it's not about money. It's about two people loving each other, deciding to leave family, leave everybody, and God will open the door for them. So, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about family interference. And what we're talking, somebody sent me a private chat, and the person told me something. She said, you know what? The same thing is happening to her. So this issue is really rampant. It's happening. Women are being persecuted in their home by family member. Women are being persecuted by, let's even leave parents, so not even parents, not even your mother-in-law or father-in-law, siblings, you have somebody comes into your home, another person's child comes into your family. Instead of you to love the person, take the person as your own, you persecute that person. There is something called karma. Your children will be persecuted. You will not find peace in your own home. Let me say this. We need to, you know what? Married women, we need to know how to pray fire prayer. I tell people when I do my video, there is something called midnight prayer. If people say you will not have peace in your own husband's home, they will not have peace in their own husband's home or in their own home. Because they cannot, if your husband is not disturbing you, you have peace in your home. But people outside are the one disturbing you. It's time for you to go on your knees. You can't let them continue. It's not going to be happening. So for the lady that sent me, the comment saying it's what is happening in her home, let me tell you something. It's about time you deal with these people. It's about time. The only way people treat these people this way is when you depend on them financially, when they feel they have lot over you, like without them, you cannot live. But when you can live without them, my dear, bone them. As long as you and your husband love each other, as long as your husband knows you're a good woman and you're making your home good, it's only when you're a trouble person, you are bringing trouble, then, but if your home is good and you've made your home, why would siblings, why would people interfere? It is not their marriage. It has got nothing to do with them. Nothing at all. So for the woman that sent me a private text, I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you, first of all, have something doing. Have something doing. Get into business. Do buying and selling. Do something. Open up a shop. Do something. And even if you're a man and your wife's family are persecuting you, be a man. Stop telling your wife's family things. Tell your wife to stop. Let issues about your home be between both of you. The more you tell them things, the more they know, the more they have things to say. But if they don't know, what would they talk? How are you guys? We are fine. How is everything? Everything is okay. How is your wife? I be nudo. I'm speaking Igbo now. Do you understand? Don't give them information. Don't tell them things. Live with your family in peace. And this video was supposed to be for 1 hour. We've passed 1 hour because I know this topic is a hot topic and many people will be interested. I'm going to bring in Victor because I think he still has something to say. Hi, Victor. What else do you want to say?
There is nothing much actually. Just it's still the same thing I was saying earlier on. I just wanted to conclude, like I was saying, you must know your physical and emotion. That is physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual limits in order to set the boundaries that is in your family. That is you have to identify what you can put up with and what stresses you. Then when you are done with all these things, you know exactly what your boundaries should be. And the next step is to communicate these boundaries together as a couple to family and friends. Yes, let them know. Let them know what bothers you and discuss how you can work together to address these particular issues. So boundaries, you tell them what you want and you make sure you are not like depending on anyone. And even if you are and the person like try to use that against you, you are, that is a, why are you humans? You can survive in any condition. Yeah, so you must not always like set your priorities high or want to. So you should have something to say, that is have your own stand. That is
Hmm.
yeah, you set your limits and your boundaries, and as you do that, you see improvement. That is just all what I want to say. That is what I
Thank
want
you,
to
Victor.
chip
Thank
in.
you, Victor. Thank you so much for the contribution. Thank you so much. Somebody said something. Somebody said, actually, this interference of a teen, it depends on family upbringing, and I think it depends on family upbringing. Some families, yeah,
Yes, yes,
believe they believe that they can lord it over anybody. Like, if you come into this family, we can lord it, but they forget that the person that's coming into your home, they have their own family upbringing. There are some people you cannot lord in because maybe they are brought up in a rich family or a well-to-do family. Nobody lords it. They live their life good. Do you understand? So you can't lord into
yes,
another family. Maybe if the person that comes into your home is from a poor home, you can lord it over them now. But if the person is okay, how would you lord over that person? The person doesn't care. The person can do without you. So how are you going to lord it over an educated person? So, and she said it can be positive or negative. But the negative one can be settled with time based on how the husband handles issue. I mean, people keep saying husband handles issue. Sometimes this matter is too much, even for the husband to handle. There are some husband there,
exactly.
they fire from their family. They just don't like their wife. They just want her out. And I'm going to say, if they don't want you, they don't want you. They will do anything to get you out. Some people even go diabolic. Do you understand? They want you
Yeah,
out. They want you out. They will even kill you just to get you out. And any woman out there, if it gets to that place, run for your life. No marriage is worth it. Oh. Let me tell you.
exactly. Yeah,
No
yeah,
marriage. Look. Your life is 100 times worth marriage. So if they are insisting, and they are going diabolic, run. If your husband loves you, he should bond them. He should bond them. That is just the point. Because you didn't do anything for, maybe if you did something, it's okay. But if you didn't do anything for the people and they just don't like you, they're just after you, let God fight for you. I'm going to end with this. Yeah, I'm going to say something. Yeah, people marry and they forget that there is old age. Marriage is not
exactly.
when it's not 5 years, 10 years. Is when you start getting to 40 years of marriage, 50 years of marriage, that you know what marriage is. Do you understand? When both of you depend on each other, at that time, your family will not be there. Your mom will be
Yes,
dead. That's your brother will also be dead, or he's also old in his own home, maybe blind. Do you understand? That is the time
yes,
that woman, you have been maltreating her, treating her bad. That is the time she will leave you in the house and start going to a mugo. She will not care. Let's call it, is it not true? Because, Victor, yeah? If you don't treat a woman nice when she is in her prime, she will not be with you at your old age. And that your family will still not will be with you. At the end of the day, when you marry, the person that you are going to die with and live forever with is your wife and your children. That your family, they're not going to be there. So I'm going to end this topic this way. And I know it's a very controversial topic. And I know, and thank you, Ngozi, for all your contribution. Thank you so much, Bess. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Cleopatra. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Ahoba. Thank you, everyone that contributed. Next week, Friday, we'll be talking about something else. And thank you so much for joining me today. Let's make marriage fun. Marriage should be fun. It should be something. You come back home, you cuddle, you want to be together. Leave the noise, leave people. Okay. I'm gonna let you go, Victor, and I'm gonna round up now. I'm gonna round up by saying this, yeah. You know, people have different, what will I say, experiences in marriage. And my experience in marriage and yours is not the same. Okay, so I have my own experience in marriage. You have your own experience in marriage. But at the end of the day, marriage is between a man and a woman. Families should understand that. A man makes his choice to marry the person he wants to marry. If the woman is lazy, if the woman is ugly, if the woman is this, it's his choice. He made that choice. Also, a woman makes her choice to marry a man. Is her choice. It's not that she did not see other people, oh. It's just that she decided to marry this person. So don't think that your daughter or your son is much, superior or better than the person they married. No, 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 no. They decided to marry each other. Give them the space, give them the respect. If you don't like the person, don't talk to the person, no problem. But you cannot intrude into somebody else's marriage. You cannot live your own marriage or your own life, and now you are intruding into somebody else's marriage. It is very wrong. It is wickedness. It is witchcraft. To be frank, it is witchcraft and it is wickedness. And it's wrong. I mean, my prayer this evening is that if there's any woman out there or a man out there, and you are having interference from in-law, you are having this heat from in-law, I need God to help give you that clearness of mind for you to know that it is your immediate family that is important. Your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, when you get to 78, 80 years old, they are not going to be there. They'll be in their own house. You need that person that you marry to take care of you and for you guys to grow old. When you go for those your Hawaii cruises and you're traveling, you need the person that you love beside you. They will not be there. So use your senses. Leave family alone, especially if you're married to a good woman. Don't let family come in between you guys. Leave family alone. They will keep talking. It is their place to talk. Let them keep talking. But you need to be wise. This is my video today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, everybody that contributed. As you can see, they are all guys, and they are all saying things that are very sensible. Until we come your way next week, Friday, with another beautiful, mind-blowing topic. Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye.